Coming up in this very special Inner Mongolian food adventure, we're adding meat to tea. We're eating some of China's best meat, and we're lighting fires with cow poo.
What are you, a cow poo expert?
Stay tuned because we're eating and adventuring in some of the most spectacular scenery I've ever seen.
Hello, and welcome to another Chinese food adventure, and this is definitely a channel first. I'm greeting you this morning from inside a yurt.
Going to yurt.
Attempting to go into a yurt.
We are currently in Inner Mongolia. We're just outside of Xilingol. We're in the grasslands. Let me set the scene because this morning has already been quite eventful. So we woke up in our very rustic kind of accommodation. We're really just off the highway. You know when you can't quite reconcile someone you know in a different kind of environment? I'm seeing my parents here with me in this environment. It's just funny.
I'm doing fine.
Yeah?
Okay. The bed was a little hard.
Welcome to rural China. In case you didn't know, it's very common in China for the mattresses to be very small and very hard. This is the mattress here. It's hard to the touch. This is a small mattress topper, and then it's on wood. So it's definitely different to a Western mattress, but I've been told it's very good for sleeping. It's good for your back, keeps you in alignment. Then we made our way here. It's like a local family live here, and we were greeted in the traditional way. They gave us a hada, this blue scarf, that they put it on our left arm, and apparently that's because it's closer to your heart.
This is Goga, by the way. She's the coolest. At one point, she needed to check up on a horse somewhere on her property and just nonchalantly jumped on the back of one of her dirt bikes and rode off into the distance. It was the coolest.
And they also gave us this milk alcohol. The taste is really like nothing I have tasted. It's got a milkiness, a definite...
I'm trying like a nuttiness.
She's like, you can drink it all if you want.
Oh, really?
It's okay, take it easy. It's okay. So the cows are coming home.
Here in the grasslands, you'll see cows everywhere, just roaming around, munching on the abundant grass, very cool and casually crossing the road. I've learned that a road is a cow's runway, and oh boy, do they work it. I'd say on the cow happiness scale, these guys are pushing the upper limits, and that's the reason why you'll find some of the best beef and lamb in the country in this area right here. They're free range and completely grass-fed, a combo that makes for some very tasty meat. But it's not just the meat that's used as a byproduct, but a plethora of dairy goods too, as we're about to experience firsthand with our breakfast.
Oh, wow.
So this is 手扒肉, boiled mutton that literally translates as handheld meat.
这个肉是需要大家分着吃。
But this is only one element of this iconic local breakfast. The next element is this here, 奶豆腐, literally milk tofu.
Oh.
Looks like cheese.
这是牛奶做的，然后做出来它有四方盒子，压出来是四方的，所以叫奶豆腐，就跟就是外国的那个 cheese。
Then out came the milk tea. This is the base that we'll soon add all these other ingredients to, including some new additions here. That one's butter, and this is toasted millet.
我们像平时早上喝奶茶的话，就是要把这个肉，因为肉都是煮好的，是凉的，我来给你放一点好不好？这个有一点肥的可以吗？
可以，没问题。
Basically, she cuts off small segments of the mutton and puts it into the milk tea, then in with some toasted millet, which is crunchy and slightly nutty in flavor.
就是还会放一些黄油，还有这个奶豆腐，就是不知道你们能不能接受。
That's so sweet.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
My boy.
It's very, very cute.
His name is Ananda. He's the sweetest, cutest, giggliest little boy I've met, and we spent a lot of time chasing each other around the paddock during the week we spent here. But back to breakfast, we're about to go in with our first taste of how locals traditionally like to start their day here in Inner Mongolia.
The most interesting part of this for me was when she put the meat inside.
Inside the tea.
So I'm really curious as to what this is gonna taste like. We can use a spoon. Oh wow, the meat is quite tender. It's mine is kind of all falling apart in there. Oh.
它是咸的，咸的。
Oh, 对, it's salty. It's very interesting. It would take me a bit to get used to.
Yes, I
with
agree.
all of the different dairy elements inside, also the meat inside. It's very
very
strong.
Mutton.
Yeah.
Mutton taste. It's a wonderful experience. No, you've got to have experience. You've got to be open to things and try things. I like elements of it.
I like elements of it too. I think the crunchy thing's nice. Let's try cheese. I'm a cheese aficionado, so let me try the cheese. It's a bit like halloumi.
Yeah.
It's got a Oh, I really like it actually. It's squeaky.
Yeah, this is one area of China where you see a lot of dairy. Also, one of the reasons why it's taken me so long to come here, I've just been developing more and more my lactose intolerance. I've got my pills, so now I feel like I'm finally ready to experience Inner Mongolia. But yeah, it is definitely a milk-heavy province. It's just a chicken here. We're experiencing a lot of new things here together, which is cool to be experiencing a new place with you guys for the first time. Because usually when you guys are here in China, I'm taking you to places I know and I'm introducing them to you. Whereas here, we're really just like doing it all together, which at the same time also makes me a little bit scared, a little bit uneasy, because usually I know exactly what mum and dad are walking into and I can vouch for an experience. But I mean, we're just going rogue here. We're with a guy that messaged me on Instagram like, hey, want to come to Inner Mongolia? Like, this is not like a very official kind of tour. We're just out here just like taking a chance.
And oh boy, am I glad we did. But I'm getting ahead of myself, no more spoilers. We've just finished breakfast and we've made a new friend.
Oh, you've got a nice mustache.
And Jack, our guide, gave us the surprise of our lives when he brought us these incredible coffees.
That looks amazing.
What, Jack? Did you do this?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I was mentally preparing mum and dad that you won't see a coffee for the next 4 days, so don't expect to get coffee. But
And yeah, we like our coffee.
and you know, that's made with milk from the cows just outside. They came in to check on us, like, are you used to it? Like, are you able to eat it? And we're like, look, it's a really great experience, but we're actually not too used to the taste. And she was like, enough said. She's brought us these cakes, really accommodating and sweet. And
I'm amazed that you'd go around travelling so often and you find so few things that you don't like.
but the cheese is a hit. We've eaten half the bowl of cheese.
Anyway, now that we're fueled up with lots of caffeine and milk, we're off to explore the grasslands.
下一站我们要去锡林郭勒大草原，是中国4大草原之一的锡林郭勒大草原，是非常辽阔的、一望无际的这种草原。
Dad actually asked a very good question, which is, 就是这里对我来说也是草原，就是有很多草。但这个草原和我们要去的草原有什么区别？
我们要去的地方是一望无际的，没有树，没有房子，只有一条路，在一个非常宽、一望无际的平坦的草原上面。
So we've arrived at our destination. This is the grassland. Well, it's actually the beginning of this very famous highway. And you can see this sign here. It says, 最美 Dada Xian. The name of this road is the Dada Xian. And something quite iconic about this road is the lines on the road. They're rainbow for the whole road. And apparently you can drive on this for days. This grassland is absolutely massive. But yeah, we're right at the beginning of the highway. So there are lots of people here. It's just suddenly cars everywhere, people everywhere. Look at this, we've got all these caravans lined up, which is a little bit striking because we've been driving for an hour and we haven't seen another car, we haven't seen another person. And suddenly everyone is here. And out of principle, in a grassland so huge, I refuse to take my pictures in an area where there's another human within 500 meters of me. So we drove for another half an hour or so until we found a patch of grass with nobody else around. How amazing is this? It's so vast.
This is lovely. Those mountains in the background, there's not a tree on them.
Yeah, it's just grass as
Completely
far
grass.
as the eye can see.
Beautiful.
So green, and we're
Really
also
beautiful.
very happy that we can see some blue sky.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I was starting to get scared in Wechat when it was like torrential rain.
We still packed our booties. We got them in our bags just in case,
We've
by
got
the way.
them. But here we
We're
might need the
prepared.
booties for another reason, for all the cow poo.
Oh, the cow poo.
Yeah, there's something comforting about the smell of cow poo, don't you think?
There's something very earthy.
Earthy. It's like we are
Yes.
one with the earth.
We are one with nature.
We're getting creative with drone shots, and Dad has said that he wants the drone to knock his hat off. Stay tuned for results. How did Dad lose his eyes? Well, he wanted to get creative with drone shots. But I guess I've inherited some of that.
This is what she does to get the shots. She's getting B-roll.
Like father, like daughter, I suppose. And something interesting is this grass that you see around me here. Give it a couple of weeks and it'll be brown. There's a very specific tourism season here in Inner Mongolia. A lot of people come to see exactly this, the grasslands. And it's also the reason why a lot of the hotels in Wechat are randomly so expensive at this time of year. I couldn't work it out at the time. I was like, why is our hotel like same prices as Shanghai? It's because there's really only 2 months of the year that there really is this burst of tourism. Okay, now we're on another adventure to see some volcanoes. So I've learned that this area back millions of years ago was a hive of volcanic activity. And you can really see that evidence in the landscape today. And every few kilometers we passed another ancient volcano and then another ancient volcano. We were on volcano watch here, I tell you. But this is the one that we specifically came to visit. It's called xixxx, which means Pigeon Mountain. Wow. Check this out. The crater of a volcano.
a dead volcano. It's no longer active, but the crater is absolutely massive. This circle here, that's the crater. Look at this beautiful weather. Clouds, blue sky. Feel like I'm in the Windows homepage.
And just wait for this stunner of a view right from the top of the crater. Oh, the scenery here just takes your breath away.
Green for miles and miles.
That gives you an idea of the grassland. No
Wow.
trees.
The scenery here is really interesting. There's also been a lot of flat mountains that we've been seeing on the drive, and it's quite strange because they look like they should be full mountains, but they're all of them around the same level, being almost cut in half.
Also came across this cool landform here, which Dad reckons is a volcanic plug. I, on the other hand, was much more enamored by this public bathroom here.
I just love it. You've got a sign there, woman, man. Let's see what it looks like inside. I'm very intrigued by this. Ooh, I mean, sometimes when you gotta go, you gotta go. I mean, look at this environment. I would love to take a poo here. It would be so nice. We are back at the farmhouse. We're about to have some lunch, and I'm really excited about this because we're about to have 涮羊肉, instant boiled mutton hot pot, which is one of my favorite dishes to have in Beijing. But this is where the dish originated.
The Xilingol grasslands are part of the vast steppes where the Mongol Empire was born. In the 13th century, the Mongols, led by Kublai Khan, moved south. They established the Yuan dynasty in Beijing and brought the bold flavors of the steppe with them. To this day, you can still taste that legacy in Beijing's love for this instant boiled mutton hot pot and other hearty northern dishes.
So according to legend, how this dish came to be was during the time of Kublai Khan. So he went off to fight a war and he was suddenly hungry and he needed some stamina before, I guess, fighting a war. So he asked his chef to prepare him some mutton, but there wasn't enough time to, do anything too big or boil or roast or anything. So what the chef actually did was take a helmet, a copper helmet, put water inside, boil it over a fire, and then take extremely thin slices of the mutton and then putting it in really quickly, and it would cook instantly. And that's essentially what we have here today. We've got this copper hot pot, kind of reminiscent of that helmet. We've got the hot pot base, which unlike many areas of China that is intensely flavored, here it's just water, because this is the focus. This is the lamb. I have been told this is the best mutton of China. Take that with a grain of salt. I guess we'll soon be the judge.
But before we get to eating, I want to show you how we heated up the coals for this hot pot because it was super fun and it involved poo.
Over here, the process is starting of making this hot pot, and you can see they're actually taking the poo of the 这是羊的还是牛的? Cow poo. And then they're using that as fuel for the fire. I didn't know that you could light a fire with cow poo.
Well, there's not many trees, so you don't have wood.
This is a cow poo. That's what it looks like.
And it's very hard too.
No smell.
Place it nicely.
Place
so
it?
You don't wreck the fire. Oh, don't just throw it in. You got to place it nicely.
What are you, a cow poo expert?
Anyway, before long, the fire was raging and the coals were placed in the fire to heat up. About half an hour later, the coals were hot enough to place inside our copper hot pot, which is the mechanism by which our hot pot will continue to boil away. As well as that incredible meat, we've got lots of veggies and tofu that we can cook in our hot pot too. And who can forget about the dipping sauce? It's not a true 涮羊肉 without some thick sesame sauce.
This is super exciting. This is a really important ingredient when it comes to the sauce for 涮羊肉. It's 韭菜花, but this is actually handmade from here at this house. So you don't want to put in too much. This is very strong. So basically, I'm just gonna get like this much. So the reason it's called instant boiled mutton hot pot is, look at this, Dad. You put it in.
About 10 seconds later, as soon as it changes color, it's good to eat.
Oh, it's really good. I like the meatiness, but I've got to like that sesame sauce.
The sauce goes so well with it.
Really tender, really delicious.
Okay, let's try this. I'm excited to see if this really is China's best lamb.
Oh, the meat is absolutely amazing. It's so thin. It cooks instantly, like hence the name instant boiled mutton hot pot. And the sauce, it's just perfect. So cool. And I mean, it's really good meat, but it's also a really cool environment. Like, we're in a yurt eating 涮羊肉. This is just like a bucket list item I didn't know was on my bucket list until right now. So I wanted to show you guys outside because we've got the barbecue on. So the coals are also used to heat up for the barbecue. 这是什么肉? Oh, it smells so good. Just the other day, when I was in Xilingol, the place that claims to have China's best barbecue, I bumped into someone from Inner Mongolia, and I asked him, what do you think of Xilingol's barbecue as someone from Inner Mongolia? And he said, 各有各的特色. And I thought that was a very political way of saying, actually, I think our Inner Mongolia barbecue is better. This, you can't get fresher. This is from a sheep. It's very fresh. And yeah, we're eating it in a yurt. So if I'm gonna have the Inner Mongolia Xilingol experience, this is it. Oh, that meat.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
Wow. The thing that makes this xilingol really good is the quality of the meat. It's just perfect.
And I like the saltiness of it.
And it's salty.
Saltier, maybe.
And the fat. I love fat.
这是什么？
牛肉干。
哦，也可以烤，
对对对。
有意思。我没有吃过牛肉干的烧烤。
Oh, that's good. It's like, I don't know why, but it's almost caramelized. 好吃吗? So out here we have a little speaker and it's playing some Inner Mongolian music, metal, heavy metal. And what I like in a lot of the songs, you can hear the humai, like the throat singing as like an inspiration.
Actually, throat singing has been a topic throughout our day today.
So obviously here in Inner Mongolia, they're very famous for the throat singing, humai. And Jack was just doing a little bit. 你可以再唱一遍。
I can make two noises at the same time, but I have to use a different orifice.
Even Jonathan gave it a try. Keep in mind that Jonathan is from Singapore.
Oh, nice! Yeah, 可以.
And stay tuned for next week's video because we're actually going to be seeing throat singing by someone who knows how to do it.
I mean, technically this is lunch, but it's a bit of a late lunch. It's now 4 p.m, so there are no major meals planned for tonight. But tomorrow we have a big meal planned. We are going to have the whole roast Mongolian lamb, so I'm really excited to try that. So yeah, that's actually going to bring us to the end of today's food adventure. Wait, let me go get Mum and Dad so they can say goodbye to you too. They are still at their hot pot. I guess you're liking it?
Oh boy, I'm going to be here for a while. I'm fueled with this. I'm fueled with this. I've got prime seed, and
Yeah.
look, I've got a lot to go through. So
Yeah, we're going to eat away the afternoon. So yeah, stay tuned. Next week we've got another video coming here in Inner Mongolia. So that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we will see you next week.
bye.
Bye!